My name is John Boghossian. I come from a family with Lebanese origins. I have two wonderful brothers, and I have really grown up about a third of my life in the US now, another third in Western Europe, and then a final third in the Middle East. I've always enjoyed traveling. Part of it is born out of need. Growing up in Lebanon, learning Arabic as well as French and English was really something that was quite common. But afterwards, getting to the US, actually, I wanted to learn more about the Latin and Asian cultures. And there's nothing better than learning the actual language so that you can really be immersed in the cultures once you visit them. I have an interest in all things Chinese. It was really born out of my interest for its language, first and foremost, which is very different from the Romance languages that I was used to. But also having lived in China for a few months and visited many times, I'm really interested in the depth of its cultural history, as well as its many inventions and its people and their industriousness. Having left school, it's true that I moved around quite a little bit. I first did bachelor degrees in mechanical engineering and economics at MIT here in Cambridge. And then I moved to the other Cambridge for a master's in energy technologies at the University of Cambridge. After obtaining my degrees, I joined the Boston Consulting Group and worked in its healthcare and energy groups, both in Western Europe and in the northeast coast of the United States. My interest in energy and the environment was really born out of my undergraduate studies in mechanical engineering and economics. Specifically, I do believe that energy is really one of the toughest problems that society has to solve over the course of the 21st century. After working for the Boston Consulting Group for 3 years, it really became clear to me that I didn't just want to advise other people on what to do, but really build my own business. And for that, I needed business education, and that's where the MBA came in. I was first made aware of the Boustany Foundation scholarship by one of its prior scholars, Said Francis, who is a dear friend of mine. The interview process for the scholarship was really interesting. I had a couple of in-depth conversations with Fadi and members of his foundation, and they really forced me to think critically about what I wanted to do in the long term. To me, the benefits of the Boustany Scholarship have been many, beyond the financial support that it's been able to provide me for me to attend the MBA program here at Harvard. It's really, with its mission, inspired me to think broadly about how I want to give back in society. Between the first and second year of my MBA program, I spent the summer in Monaco working on an internship at the Boustany Foundation. While in Monaco, I worked on the design of a new scholarship programs for undergraduate students here in the US. After that, I worked at the Prince Albert II of Monaco Foundation for a few weeks, designing new marketing materials in order to garner additional funds from their corporate sponsors in the areas of energy and the environment. In terms of what I want to do after the MBA, there's really two parts to this. Short term, I want to build a technology startup and build products and services to make people's lives better. I really do believe in the transformative power of technology in our lives. Longer term, I would like to give back to my home region of the Middle East by running for public office and taking an active role in the transition of that region from fossil fuels into renewable energy. In terms of how the Boustany Scholarship has helped shape my perspective on the world, I really think there are 3 different parts to it. The first is really the unique perspective that the Boustany internship has given me on a different part of business. Really seeing a non-profit organization work from the inside has provided me with a unique perspective. The second is the tremendous respect that Fadi and his team command in the communities that they work in. And this is something that I really wish to emulate in my lifetime. And finally, I've always had a deep yearning to do good around me. And if anything, my experience at the Harvard Business School and the Boustany Foundation have helped reinforce that yearning in me. And I really do hope that I live up to that ideal going forward.